Good morning, students. Yesterday we have studied about joint stock company and its features. Today I am going to discuss with you what are the merits and limitations of joint stock company. Let us discuss merits first. The first merit of joint stock company is limited liability. Liability of members of joint stock company is limited up to the shares purchased by them. They are liable to pay only the value of shares, not more than that. In this way, their liability is limited. Second merit is transfer of interest. In case of joint stock company, transfer of interest is possible because members can sell their shares to any other person in the open market and can convert their shares in cash. In this way, their interest which they are having in the company, they are transferring that interest by selling the shares to any other person. Now other person who will buy the shares of that company, he will become owner of that company. In this way, interest can be transferred in case of joint stock company. Third is perpetual existence. It means continuous existence. In case of joint stock company, there is perpetual existence. Joint stock companies are not affected by coming or going of any of the member. Members may come or go, company goes on forever. Next is scope for expansion. Students, as compared to sole proprietorship and partnership firm, there are more scope for the expansion of the business in case of joint stock company. Because joint stock companies are having large amount of finance. So they can easily increase the size of business. So there is more scope of expansion. Next merit is professional management. As I told you, they are having huge source of finance, so they can appoint expert and professional people like MBAs for the management of people. These professionals can improve the efficiency and working of the companies. So students, these are the merits of joint stock company, that is limited liability, transfer of interest, perpetual existence, scope for expansion, and last one is professional management. Now I am going to discuss with you limitations or demerits of joint stock company. So the first limitation is complexity in formation. Students, formation of joint stock company is difficult because firstly the registration is mandatory. Second thing is that the procedure of registration is very complex, very lengthy process. A number of documents are to be prepared by companies and they are to be submitted to registrar. Very lengthy, costly and time consuming process is used for the registration of the company. So there is a lot of complexity in the formation of joint stock company. Second limitation is lack of secrecy. As all the matters of the company are discussed in the meetings, as well as a number of informations are to be submitted to registrar. And annual report of the company is required to be published in the newspaper. It is mandatory. So there is lack of secrecy in case of joint stock companies. Third is impersonal work environment. There is impersonal work environment in the companies because of their big sizes. As size of companies are big, that's why top management is not able to maintain a contact with the managers, employees, creditors, customers. Top managers like board of directors are not able to make a contact with the employees, managers, etc. In this way, there is impersonal work environment in the companies. Next is numerous regulations. A number of rules, regulations, provisions are required to be followed in the companies like taxation, auditing, voting, preparation of reports, preparation of number of documents. All these activities consumes a lot of time, money and efforts. Then next limitation is delay in decision making. In case of companies, all the decisions are taken after discussing the matter into the meetings of board of directors. A lot of time is consumed in calling and attending the meetings. So sometimes because of delay in decision making, profitable opportunities are lost by the companies. Next students, next limitation is oligarchic management. Oligarchic management means management by few. This happens in case of company. Generally, it is said that in case of company there is democratic management because board of directors are selected on the basis of voting, but it is a I wash only because when decisions are taken in the companies, they are taken only by the board of directors and shareholders are not even informed that major decisions are taken. They are not even informed and board of directors takes all the decision to fulfill their own interest and for their own benefit. They don't think about the benefit of shareholders. In this way, we can say in the companies there is oligarchic management, means management by few people only. There is no democratic management. Last limitation of companies is conflicts in interest. There are a number of conflicts in interest of the parties connected to the companies. A number of parties are connected to the companies like employees, customers, shareholders and all are having their own interest. Like customer wants that they should be supplied good quality products at lower prices. Employees demand good wages and salaries. Shareholders demand good dividends. In this way, companies faces difficulty in fulfilling the interest of all these parties connected to the companies. So students, these all are the limitations of companies which we have studied right now, like complexity information, lack of secrecy is there, impersonal work environment, numerous regulations, delay in decision making, oligarchic management is here, conflicts in interest. So students, today we have discussed about positive points as well as negative points of joint stock company. I hope the topic of joint stock company is clear to all of you. Even then, if you have any doubt in any of the point, you can discuss with me right now. Okay students, thank you.